Hello everybody, today is July 25th, 2023, and we are here at Universal Orlando for my very first Halloween Horror Nights 2023 Scare Zone update of this season. I did show a little bit of what was going on in my recent video where we came out to talk about the Stranger Things announcement, but it was just trusses and scaffolding, and trust me, it's been hard to hold back, but I promised I wouldn't come out to do this until there was an actual like props, decorations, something out in the scare zones to really show you, and there is today. So I am so excited. It's this little window of time in July and early August before they've made all the announcements of what's coming out this year, where you can get these sneak peeks of the scare zones and watch the park being built up into the premier Halloween event that it is. And it's always during the dog days of summer, so it's this tradition that's just really fun to me. You see this like double arm I got going on? Yeah, that's a thing. All right, well, let's get started. I mentioned in a recent video that my wallet evaporated and I've pretty much gotten back all my cards, but I do need to go and get a new Universal annual pass because yeah, that was in the wallet too. It looks like they're setting up for a Premier League event right now too. So we'll see some of that going on in the park. I went to guest services, they gave me a new card. Now I'm good to enter the park. All checked in, everything went very smoothly, and we're gonna go straight to the first Scare Zone update. I wonder if we can take a ride. Taxi? No, no driver right now? Okay, maybe next time.
On lunch.
On lunch. As we're going in, we can see some of these trusses, these structures for lighting and decor. They are everywhere, all over the park. I showed you a bunch of them recently, but yeah, they're right here. They're everywhere. Signs of Horror Nights. We're also gonna pop onto VillainCon Minion Blast because it's still in soft opening and it's only a 15-minute wait right now. And here's the info once again. I like that too, that's really cute. All right, let's do it. So the outdoor queue is different than when I did it last time. They've got this whole thing open. So
I only ever queued down here for Horror Nights when it was Shrek.
Yeah, and we would go into like right there.
It'll be exciting when a Horror Nights house comes back to this.
Yeah.
Maybe next year.
Maybe. Even though it's still in soft opening and this isn't the grand opening yet, they do have some grand opening merchandise out. So if you want to grab that, it is here in the Evil Stuff store, and they have a grand opening pin. The stage area is all blocked off because of the soccer event that's happening. Check it out, they've got a Premier League cup here on display. And here it is, the very first big giant set piece. And there's also a lot of lighting rigs and other things around. But this speaks volumes, even though the scare zones have not been officially announced yet. And you know, I don't do like the speculating and things like that, but this is too obvious not to speculate about. This stage is in the same spot that another vampire-themed, time-traveling scare zone happened that I loved, Vamp 85. They've also had Vamp 55 in the Hollywood area of the park, but this is, I mean, it says 1969, so one can only speculate that this could possibly be a Vamp 69 scare zone. Now I love vampires and I love hippie stuff, and that makes a peace sign. So this is very groovy if that's the case. Whatever it is, it's clearly 1969 themed for some kind of music festival. The stage is amazing and very exciting, and the first huge major set piece we've seen come up in what will be a scare zone, an unannounced as of yet scare zone. Right across the way here in front of what used to be the tribute store is a lot of lighting. There's a stand here, so maybe someone could stand up here, and they're all pointing towards the stage. The stage is huge, it's massive. Let's look at all the details. So it says Music Fest 69. It's all filled with hippie stuff, but also like skulls and eyeballs and creepy stuff. Right over here, there's like a demon looking lady, and it says Cat and the Gemstone, specific sandals, the Flaming Carrots, the Henderson Experience, Groovy Kitties, Hazy Diamond Trio. So a bunch of fictional bands playing a Woodstock-ish kind of a thing. We've got eyeballs, flaming eyeballs, hippie imagery. We've got blue ladies and red ladies, and this is very fun and very cool. We've got flowers in her hair, hippie right here. Oh, this is exciting. Music Fest 69. We don't know, will that be the name of the scare zone? I don't know if it will even be a Vamp scare zone, but I'm just guessing. A lot of psychedelic, hippie imagery all over that. It looks great so far, and we know that this is the time of year that things are gonna be coming up all over the park every single day. And there's actually some more up that I wanna show you. But first we need some lunch, we are hungry. We're gonna have a quick lunch at Minion Cafe because this has become my favorite place to eat in this park. Currently it's mobile order, you order from your table. This thing actually worked, which is the first time one of these has worked at any table for me, which is awesome. But even if the scanning doesn't work, you can still enter the table number, which that does always work. I just mean the scanning. We placed our order and they're gonna bring it to the table. The theming in here is so cute. We're in the Minion break room this time, dining. I love the break room posters. And the vending machine. Had to get the banana bread beer. I sang its praises the first time we dined here and I stand by it. It is very, very refreshing and tasty, especially when it's like 100 degrees out like it is today. Cheers. Banana. Funny enough, this beer is brewed in the UK, in England. Interesting. Sam got the steak and cheese ray sandwich and it comes with the Minion tots and they are all different. How cute. And then I got a favorite here, the Carl's Crispy Cauliflower. This is the veggie dish. It comes with this purple rice. It is so good. That's better than a normal tot. Because of the shape of it, the potato's really soft inside. That's actually really, really good. You're gonna do this thing? What's this thing on your sandwich?
Come on.
What are you supposed to do? What?
I'm gonna squeeze it?
I guess.
It's like a pipette.
It's a pipette. Huh?
I'm not sure I'm gonna...
I'm not either. Yeah, just... Oh, hey. That was good, right?
That was good. Those Minion tots, that sandwich, recommend.
Now I get the hype on the Minion tots.
Yeah.
People always have hype about tots and I'm like, they just taste like tater tots. Those don't though.
They are like potato, like little
Like
mini,
soft potato.
mini potatoes.
Mini like mashed potato inside of fried dough.
Not like those like overly hard,
dry
ones. I don't know. You can get them in a lot of theme park places.
Yeah.
This was better.
This was good, yeah. So now we've eaten, we've had drinks. I feel better. Let's go out there.
All right.
It's cute in the break room how some of the tables are foosball tables with Minions in them. Oh my gosh, how cute. It also looks like these New York facades look pretty much complete now. They've been getting refurbished for quite a while. I think they look done now. Looks good, fresh and new. It started to rain out. Also, the queue for Revenge of the Mummy had been moved indoors and it is outside again. So that makes us wonder what's going on with that. Is the indoor queue space somehow being used for something else? We just ducked into the shop and look, a skeleton leprechaun. I'll take it. It's a code orange, I'll take it. These are cool Finnegan shirts. And it says established 1990. That's cool. When this park opened. And as we go into San Francisco, we can see all of these structures, these trusses with lighting all over them. Some have speakers up already. So we know that a lot is going on here. And I dub the Truss Francisco. Look at those speakers. It must be waterproof. Ooh, here's some interesting ones. These truss structures, these frames. This one's bent, but at not a 90-degree angle, you know? It's bent at a weird angle. Interesting. What are they doing with that? Dunno. This looks the same as last time we were here too. We've got this frame up and it looks like they'll probably make a bar or something back there like they did last year. Lots of lighting up and different elements. A lot of this that's up is the framework for what's to come. But besides the stage, there's a little bit more actual prop sets and decorations out that I want to show you. We're in London outside of Diagon Alley and there's a few little bits of decor around that are a little different, but we're gonna go inside Diagon Alley because I know there's more. And into Diagon Alley we go.
It's always raining in London.
Always. It's just part of the theming, you know? And here's the new development here in Diagon Alley. It looks like they've set up a stage here. It looks like a vent right there, perhaps for steam to come up. And one thing that's been speculated, nothing's been confirmed or announced, but if you remember, here at Universal Orlando, they have had Death Eaters out over at the other park in Hogsmeade at Islands of Adventure. I did a video on it. It was really, really fun. And this stage looks very much like the same stage. And now if that were the case and they do end up announcing that Death Eaters are gonna be out in Diagon Alley during Halloween Horror Nights, I think that would be really popular, really cool. People would love it. And it would be the first time that a spooky piece of the event of Halloween Horror Nights has touched Diagon Alley, because usually there's nothing, it's just chill in here, normal during Halloween Horror Nights. I think that would be very beloved and very exciting. The Death Eaters come out and there's steam and fog, and it's really cool, really well themed to the land. Maybe we'll get Death Eaters or some type of spooky show here in Diagon Alley this year. Woo! Diagon Alley is crowded as usual, very popular part of the park. We're gonna pop into the money exchange real quick.
Here at the Great Lost Money Exchange, you pay exchange foreign currency additional redeemable at many establishments with Wizard. One of our Wizard bankers, who specializes in bubble monetary systems, will attend to your needs shortly.
Love that.
Gold.
He asked him what his favorite color was. He said gold.
If anyone here is thinking of opening an account with you must do so in the bank itself.
What are you working on?
Well, they have authorized bring-off banknotes, especially
What's your favorite color?
I told you.
I know, but I didn't have my camera on. I like that, that's good. It looks good on you, probably. So besides the regular wonderful theming here, there's a few bits and bobs around that may indicate that more is happening. A lot of lighting and frameworks everywhere. It feels like the weather has completely turned. It's now blue and warm. The rain has stopped. Definitely typical of the dog days of summer. Hello, fishy.
Big one.
Yeah. Ducks are having a little dip. So cute. Cute. Shrek is out meeting guests. SpongeBob and Patrick are out greeting guests too. Here's another big update I want to talk about. Ooh, there's construction going on back there. And you see that big vertical frame that is going up back there? Ever since the Kids Zone area closed, we've been waiting for Universal to make an announcement about what's coming next, and they have. Universal has now announced the colorful world of DreamWorks animation in a new land coming to Universal Studios in 2024. They say it's going to be an immersive and interactive new land. It's going to have vibrant colors, sights, and sounds. It's going to have characters like Gabby from Gabby's Dollhouse, franchises like Shrek, Trolls, and Kung Fu Panda. We don't know exactly what attractions are coming, but we can see the construction is coming along quick. It's already gone vertical. There's a lot going on back there. So we're very excited, and that is something to look forward to for next year. So right now, all we have are construction walls and whatever little bits we can see above the construction walls, but we know they're working on it. We can see the activity right there going on. Very exciting. Good old Woody Woodpecker is still here though. Even though his coaster is going, he's still here. Last time we were here in Central Park, we saw a lot of these trusses covered in green. We saw these ropes, wires going across the top here that could hold decorations. There could be pumpkins, lanterns, lights, who knows what decor. Nothing on them yet, but it looks like there's more of the green coverings and just more infrastructure being put in place. But what wasn't here last time is another one of these twisty trusses. That's what I'm gonna call them. Instead of twisted taters, twisted truss.
Twisted truss.
You know, it's not a straight angle, it's a tilted angle. It's at a tilt, so it could be anything. Something hanging from it, something could shoot out of it for all we know. We just don't know. I mean, I doubt that, but yeah. It could be anything. But we're seeing a few of these throughout the park. These twisted trusses, trademark 2023, super enthused.
Tilted.
Tilted, yeah. I like twisted though, it just sounds better, but it's definitely tilted is more accurate. Twisted is the clickbait version.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are tilted trusses and we don't know what they're for, but they look pretty cool and they're different.
One, this makes this truss sound very epic. Two, this makes me think of National Lampoon's Vacation, where they're running towards the theme park.
Yes, totally. This is like the most epic song for this truss. Classic. Iconic.
Sorry folks, park's closed.
Frame going on. Huh. Troll out meeting people. Cool. Make way, the Blues Bros are coming. Awesome. Gotta love the Blues Bros. I love how they just drive through the park. That's so cool. One iconic institution during Horror Nights, Mel's Drive-In. It's a 50s themed burger joint. During Halloween Horror Nights, they block out some of the letters and it becomes Mel's Die-In. And it's just, you know, everybody loves it, but it's closed right now for some refurbishment and we do not know if it will be reopened for Halloween Horror Nights this year, but hopefully Mel's Die-In will not die this year. This was not here, I don't think, last time we were here. This truss with a little angle on top here in Hollywood. Pretty cool. The summer Jurassic Park tribute store is still here, and if you're here while it's open, it's definitely worth a look in. I have a whole tour of it, but today I just want to show you one specific new thing that has appeared. This is still iconic photo spot. You gotta do it. They did amazing on this tribute store, as they always do.
I like that one.
Funny. I like it too. We got some new funny shirts. Yeah, I think I have to get this shirt. Gotta do it. Okay, what I want to show you is in the last room, I believe. Love this. They've filled these shelves with all sorts of cool nostalgia from the openings of Jurassic Park movies in different countries. It's really cool, but what has been added here is this horror tribute comic book number 32. It's gonna be the 32nd year of Halloween Horror Nights. It says Halloween Horror Nights on top. At the top, write ticket number 090123, September 1st, 2023. Opening day of Halloween Horror Nights this year. We have issue number 32, right? I already said that's the 32nd year of Halloween Horror Nights. McPherson's Collectibles, Cards and Comics, 1208 Fifth Ave, New York, New York.
So Charlie McPherson is related, obviously we don't know if this is Charlie, but it's the same last name, is related to Bloody Mary, and from her year, and he was a photographer, and he was hired by Boris Schuster, and then is linked to the Dead Exposure House, and Case Files.
Tim F. Yeah, this is, wow, that's a lot of connecting the dots there. And it says 1 JP Souvenir Mag, so the Jurassic Park Souvenir Magazine, $3.95. 1 back issue, Tribute to Terror number 1, $15. What does it all mean? This is based on some pretty strong evidence that we are speculating that maybe the Halloween Horror Nights tribute store this year might be in New York, rather than this location that we're in right now that's the new tribute store. I don't know, what do you guys think? What do you think about it all? We love that they do things like this. Little Easter eggs.
And it will make sense because they've announced that the Pass Holder tribute store is open at the end of August.
Right.
And this one is still open too.
Yes, okay, it all makes sense. Yeah.
There's no closing date for this one.
Deductive. We're deducing it. I think that's going to be what happens. We'll see, but we love these little clues that they put out, these little fun Easter eggs to get people hype and excited. And I really want that Tribute to Terror, please. Can we get one? Thank you. All right, new shirt acquired. Let's really quickly pop into the 5 and Dime, just see if there's anything new or what the update is with the Halloween Horror Nights merch currently. It looks like they've still got the Stranger Things merch out. All right, that's great. Lots of Stranger Things hats and shirts left with Vecna on them and his shiny, shiny eye. Very shiny. And it looks like lots of sizes still left, so that's good. Let's see what we've got. See You in the Fog, still just mugs, hats, and magnets. I haven't seen the shirt back out. It does glow in the dark. I do really like it. Hopefully they'll restock on it. It was like one of the first pieces, no, it was the first piece of preview merchandise for Halloween Horror Nights 2023 this year. All right, I think, you know, there's a lot of trusses, there's a lot of string lights, and little bits of infrastructure up all over the park, but the only major things right now are the stage in New York and a little bit of a stage in Diagon Alley. And besides that, you got to do Minions, VillainCon Minion Blast today for the first time. What'd you think of it?
I thought it was fun. It's cute. There's more like sets inside than I was expecting. I think it's a really good like variety attraction. So there's something for more people to do. It's going to be fun for kids, I'm sure. It also only uses one of the old Shrek theaters, not both of them. So there is quite a lot of space in there. Maybe next year we'll see some Horror Nights, and that just makes it the best attraction. Horror Night space, winner.
And like we've both said before, it's really good for theme parks to have variety. A world-class theme park for your whole family to enjoy, to have rides that aren't all big giant thrill rides. Rides that are different and unique and cute and fun for the whole family. We both think are a really good thing to add to the lineup of a park. So I think in that regard, it's a really good addition.
I didn't know what I would think about like just standing on a moving walkway the whole time. And I didn't even really notice it. Like it felt like I was just on a ride.
Didn't I say that too? I said, I thought about it too, but once you're on it, you do not think about that. You don't even think about, you're so focused on blasting and trying to get power-ups and stuff, that you don't even really think about the fact that you're on a walkway.
And I like that it's the same voice at the end when you get off. There's the moving walkways outside the park.
Yes!
It tells you the moving walkway exit is approaching.
I didn't notice that the first time, but when you leave, like the moving walkway exit is approaching. It's the same voice as the moving walkway out there. I thought that was cute.
But overall I liked it. It was fun. And especially we only waited about 10 minutes. It's still in technical previews. So I don't know if it will be busier when it's grand open. Right, the grand opening hasn't happened yet. We will let you know when it does, but you can ride it. There's no schedule or anything. Not ride, but you know, stand on the moving walkway. It feels like a ride.
It does feel like a ride though. Yeah. It's a good addition, I think. It's variety.
Nice way to cool off, have a little fun. Good for everybody. I mean, I liked it. Overall I liked it.
Cool, good. Me too. And with that, we are out for the day. I do these every summer. We both do. We come out during the summer and show as they build up the scare zones, they start to put out props and sets and decorations and different things that show you the theme of each scare zone. It's such a fun little window of time to get to see that being built, right?
I'm excited to see the scare zone. If it is a new version of VAMP 16, like VAMP 69.
If that's the case.
What it could be. There's been scare zones there set in specific years and very iconic themes with vampires before, 55. I'd like to see VAMP. This is like a, if it is VAMP, this is like a concept that has quite a lot of potential. I would like to see VAMP 3000. VAMP 1885.
Future vamps. Ooh,
Past VAMP.
Victorian vamps.
Dinosaur vamps.
Wild West vamps.
VAMP.
Yes, we love it, but again, we don't know. We are waiting for Universal to make the official announcements of the scare zones and the remainder of the houses, and as soon as they do, we'll be out here.
I can't wait to find out. I don't know if you talked about it, but there's a small window of time where the scare zone props are like coming out, but they're not announced. So you're like guessing. And that's just as fun as when you know what it is to me.
I did talk about that. We are a hive mind. We both really, really love it, and it's gonna be changing every day. You know, tomorrow there'll probably be more things out, and I'm not gonna come out every day to show things, but I'll come out like, I don't know, once or twice a week, or depending on if there's a big announcement or something. On a regular basis, we'll come out to see it get built up. Because we love Halloween Horror Nights, so we love watching them build it and construct it. It's such a big thing.
It'll be funny if it's confirmed and it's just like something completely different.
It could be something completely different.
Like
hippie zombies or zombie 69. Rock
Woodstock horror. I don't know.
Woodstock horror.
I don't know.
It could be anything, but either way, we'll be watching out for the announcements, we'll be watching out for the updates, we'll bring you regular updates from here in the park. It was fun today, right?
It was fun. We saw the Twisted Truss.
Twisted Truss.
What do you call it?
Copyright 2023.
What did I call it? I improved it.
Tilted.
Tilted Truss.
Yeah,
Let's go.
tilted.
I'm going for Tilted Truss.
Let us know what you like better. Tilted Truss or Twisted Truss.
Or Tilted Twisted Truss. Combine them both.
That's too much. All right, let's wrap up.
All right.
It's going to wrap up with both of us in.
I keep rambling.
That's what I always do.
I get excited about Horror Nights.
Yeah, we both do. Sam has a series of videos about Halloween Horror Nights, the history and the lore that is excellent, and I always try to let everybody know, you know, if you don't know they exist, that they exist.
I think it's time I do a new one. What do you reckon?
Yeah!
I think Expedition Haunts.
Expedition Haunts is back, Sam!
I think it's time.
Let's do it, but for now, let's go home.
Let's go home.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us and watching and being with us for our nerdy interests and excitement for this event. And we'll keep bringing you more fun things.
Not long to go.
Not long, actually really not long. Like July is wrapping up. Woo! Don't you love when I say dog days of summer?
I love when you say dog days of summer. We are in the dog days of summer.
Dog days, we have the Sirius Star, the Dog Star, the Nile is flooding.
I love
Ancient times. I tell them all about it.
Tell me all about it. The star, the dogs.
All right, well, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will see you for the next video. And until then, as always, stay enthused. Bye.